Okay, we're going to do this Automoblox Wheel simplified version here. I'm going to use the circle tool, the offset tool. I'm going to use constraints, general dimensioning. I'm going to use a new sketch, 2D, projection, and so forth. So we go down and we're going to zoom into this here so we can get a better look of the dimensions that we need to do. And there we go. So now I'm going to go to Inventor. I started a new file, and I'm going to start drawing stuff. So let me do a new sketch here on that surface, and I'm going to do a circle. And I'm not worried about the size right now. I'm going to just go to the middle there and draw the circle out. Let me go back to my thing here. And okay, this diameter is 0.440. So we're going to dimension this. And it's going to be 0.440. You can see its diameter because it goes from this edge to this edge. If it was radius, it would go from the middle. Like I said before, most of the time when you're dimensioning circles, complete circles, it's diameter. When you're dimensioning radiuses, it's like arcs and stuff. So I've got that one done. And I look and I go, oh, 0.050 coming in. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to use the offset tool. Okay, the offset tool is up in here. There it is right there, this offset tool right there. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to bring that in 0.050. Okay, there that is. So let's go back to the, okay, then now this one's offsetting 0.350 up. So offset 0.35, oops, there we go. 0.35, what was it, 350, 50, enter. There's that part. And then we're going to go another 0.05 outside of that. So here, 0.05. And there's my overall object right there, if you look at that right there, okay? So if you look here, I've got to look here. It walks me through how to do it. So once I've got that, I'm going to extrude just that outside part and this inside part. And how far? 0.05 inches, right? Right here. So I've extruded 0.05 inches. So I come up here, I hit Finish Sketch, Extrude. You can see right here, I've got this thing here, so 0.05. I'm going to do this part out here, and this part out here. Something's not right. That doesn't look big enough. Let's see here. Oh, I want a mid extrusion too. So I'm going to do this mid one right here. So give me a second here to figure out. Okay, just look back here so you can see this dimension right here. It's 0.57, so this should be 0.57 here. 0.57, which looks a lot better. See that? And see if I use this one here, it goes from the center point out both directions. If I use this one, it goes one direction. But they said I want to use this one here, the mid one, okay? So if you look here, it says the mid one right there. So, okay, hit OK here. There, that part's done. Now I've got to do an extrusion of 0.05 of this part right here coming out there. Now, to do that, I've got to create a new sketch. So I hit Start Sketch. I'm going to click on this surface out here. Okay. All I'm going to do is I'm going to do Project Geometry. What Project Geometry does is it allows me to use the old geometry. So I'm just going to Project Geometry and click on that one. And it looks like, where does it go to? It goes to the full inside one, this one right here, right? Is it right? Yeah, it looks like it goes all the way up to the inside one. So we'll go this one to this one right here. So I'll open that one, hit Finish Sketch, Extrusion, click on this area here. Now this is the one I want 0.05. And there it is right there. Hit OK. You can see it's done. What I want it to look like. Now the final thing I got to do is my spokes, this thing right here. And so to do this, you can see right here, it says 0.25. Right, 0.25, this one. Now, the way they tell you here to do it is a little different than the way you do it. So this is an arc of 0.25 here. So what I'm going to do a sketch, start a sketch on this surface out here, this outside part I just did. Now I'm going to create a circle from right there, 0.25. Actually, it's going to be 0.50 because, so let me go dimension here. I'm going to change this to 0.50 because it's actually twice. Remember, it's doing an arc there, so it's 0.50 because it's twice. See that there? It says radius. This is radius because it's on the outside point to the center point. So it's 0.50 we want for the circle. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to project geometry, this part right here, and then I'm going to trim this outside part. So I go to the trim tool right here, and I trim this part right there. So that's gone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish now. They want you to do a circular pattern inside here, but I found that in the sketch mode, then for some reason the 3D mode doesn't see it. So if I finish the sketch here, extrude this. No, why isn't that grabbing it? See here. Oh, you know what? I'll bet you I got to go back into it. Let me go back into the sketch here. And I'm just going to add the circle. So I'm going to create a circle from the center point here out to here. And then I'm going to trim around the outside of that circle. So I'm going to trim this part right here. So I have that as part of my sketch. Once I do that, I should be able to choose just that part there. There it is. And this time I'm going to say I'm going to cut. So the second one here is cut. You can see how it's cut out. Hit OK. Now this time I'm going to do the features circular pattern. So if you look here, up here, in this here, right here, there's circular pattern right there. For some reason, they want you to do the sketch in the sketch mode, and I don't know why, but sketch mode doesn't. You can do it, and it'll show up those circles and all that stuff, but the problem is it won't show up as, it won't be able to, the feature won't be able to cut out. You can see how that's how it's supposed to look right down here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do I've extruded that one, and now I'm going to do a circular pattern here using this feature. So I've got the feature selected. I chose that feature. Now I'm going to choose my center point right here, rotation or axis right here. Click on that. And I'm just going to click on the circle on the outside here. Okay, you can see how it put it there. How many do I want? I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want 5 of these. So I'm going to change this to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit OK. Watch what happens. There they are. And that one is finished. See that? Now it looks like that. See that? Okay. You can see it's done. And that's it. So that's the final one there. So have fun with it.